Okay, so you've got your seventh chords down, or maybe somewhat down, or at least you kind of know what to do for the E string root and the A string root chord shapes. I'll just play through them real quick just so you can see what they look and sound like. We have the E string root major 7 for G, and the dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5, and diminished. In the A string root, we have major 7, we have dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5, and diminished. So you can move these chords around, and there's lots of great things you can do to make it musical. So let's start with this chord progression. Our root movement is going to be G, E, A, D, and back to G. And it's called a 1-6-2-5, because if G is 1, then G, A, B, C, D, E is 6, and then G, A is 2, G, A, B, C, D is 5. So it's a major key 1-6-2-5, and so that means that your 1 chord is going to be a major 7th chord. Your 6 is a minor 7th chord. Your 2 is a minor 7th chord. And your 5 is a dominant 7th chord. So now we're switching between E string root shapes and A string root shapes. Your G major 7th is an E string root shape. Your E minor 7 is a A string root shape. Your A minor 7 is an E string root shape. And your D7 is an A string root shape. So you can do kind of 4 strums on each. And then you can also play with the way you do them. You could do all short staccato. You could do long and then staccato. You can separate the root and the chord tones. And there's some cool tricks of things that you can change up and add in. You could try making them all dominant chords. You can also add in passing chords. Going up, you can do a diminished, and going down, you can do a dominant chord. Let's talk about this in more detail. So let's say we did our G major 7 4 times, and then we're going up to our E minor 7. But maybe we can also make it an E dominant chord. And then we're going to do what's called the Tritone Substitute. It's a fancy way of saying the chord that you're about to go to, play a dominant chord a half step above it. So after our E minor 7 or E dominant 7, we're going to go to our A minor 7, right? So then we'll go 1 fret up and play a dominant chord. So let's split our bar of E minor 7 in half, like this. One more time. we can do that going to the D chord as well. And let's even make our A chord a dominant chord. And we can also do it going back to G. All right, and so basically all that is that's playing the note above the chord you're about to go to as a dominant chord. So if G major 7 is where I'm going, I'll precede it with A flat dominant. Right? If it's A minor 7 that I'm going to, I can precede it with B flat dominant. If I'm going to D7, precede it with E flat dominant. The other thing is if you're walking up, like let's say we're doing G major 7 to A major 7 or A minor 7 to B minor 7. Maybe let's say our progression is 4 of each, going up and back. So 4 of the G, 4 of the A, 4 of the D, B, back to A. And then we just stick a diminished chord right there in that half step that we skip. You could go back down with tritone subs. All right, well, I hope that was helpful, and send us a message if you have any questions. Thanks, bye.